Hi vlog. You're like fully witnessing a breakdown. Life is hard and it's confusing. This is crazy. Don't know what's going on ever. No, it's the way that I set up my camera to film and this is what happened. Like, I'm so sorry. Oh, I feel so special with my Starbucks cup. Employees only. Hi vlog. I feel like I'm so far away. I don't know what to do anymore. This is kind of me just coming on because I don't know, for the past couple weeks it's just been like nothing's really been happening, I guess. And things are about to get just like really busy and I don't know. I just live a normal life, man. I go to work, I come home, I get really exhausted. I don't do anything. I cook, I eat out, I play games. I mean, it's not like I do anything like super fun where I go out or I go somewhere I've never been like every week. I don't know. It's a lot to do. Life is hard and it's confusing and I just know the summer depression's gonna get me instead of winter, what's it called, seasonal depression. It happens to me more in the summer. I feel like I could feel it and it's just everything just seems overwhelming and it's just a lot going on at once. And maybe I just see the whole summer as like coming up all at once. That's definitely how I see it because I know there's all these events and all these things that are like they're supposed to be fun, but they're just like overwhelming to me right now. And that's how I know that something's not right because I should be like super, and I was a couple weeks ago even, super excited about going on these trips and for my friend's wedding and going for my sister's birthday and live with Mahip and like I'm really excited about all these things, but they just, when I think about them now, I just like get that heavy feeling in my chest and my butterflies in my stomach in like the bad way where it's like I just see all those things and they're happy and everything, but I have so much to do before then or like in preparation for that and a lot of time and I have to spend a lot of money and moving is very stressful. Even though it's going to be fun, we still have to find a place. Moving is expensive. We're going to have to buy new things. We have to get the cats acquainted to each other. He is also extremely busy and she's not even going to be in town for the next 2 weeks for her brother's wedding and it's like we're supposed to be moving at the end of June or at the beginning of June or at the end of something, right? Beginning of July. And that's like right in between all of these things that I'm doing. I have 2 weekends in a row in June that I'm gonna not be in town and I'm gonna be taking flights and spending money and not working, and then I'm gonna be signing a lease and renting a truck and having to get my parents to help me move everything again and just burdening a lot of people, you know, and it's just like not thinking about all these things like getting me, like I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to do all of this. It's so much stuff always. Is this really what being an adult is like? And then you just go through phases where you're like super happy and you can just like do things and it's totally fine and normal, and then there's times where you just like can't do anything. Like really? I'm gonna get upset about it and I'm gonna cry. Like, so stupid. Like normally that would not have just made me cry out of nowhere. Like just explaining everything, I didn't think I would feel like that overwhelmed, but apparently I am. And I feel like a really bad friend lately too. I just like, I get so tired and I just want to lay down and not do anything because I just have like no energy and I don't know what that is. Like I go through phases of, great, I like literally just did my makeup. Fuck. But like I don't have energy to like do anything, and people invite me out to do things and I say I'm going to and then I cancel, or I fall asleep. Like literally I've just been falling asleep during plans so much lately that I feel like I feel so bad, and like I've just been really bad at responding to people lately too, which I know is definitely something that happens when I get in a really like in a bad place. Like I can't even think of things, like I can't even text you back. That's crazy. Like that's so whack. Calling people back and like just not checking any of my notifications. I'm someone that like I have to go through all of my emails, all the promo emails. I have to make sure that there's nothing there, like that it doesn't say there's any new messages. I have to do that with all of my, like just everything, all the apps on my phones. I don't like seeing the little notification thing, and it's like everything just gets so overwhelming so easily that like I had so many missed calls and so many voicemails. I still haven't checked my voicemails because there are some from like 2 months ago maybe at this point. Like I haven't done. This is crazy. Like life is literally just ping-ponging from being depressed and finally not being depressed and able to live your life like a normal person. Like that is so sick. Like that is sickening. I don't want to deal with that. Oh man. Yeah, I guess this is all making more sense now because a couple days ago I was having like a really terrible day, like specifically a self-esteem day where I was like, part of this is because I'm also on my period right now, and this is another thing that I have to take care of is my healthcare. Like I was on Medicaid and now they dropped me because I make too much money now. And so now I have to find and pay for healthcare, and I have to do that soon because yeah, I'm depressed. I have to get back on my meds. I have prescriptions that I need. And same with like the dermatology stuff. And I have to figure out like what the fuck is going on with my hormones too, because maybe TMI, but I don't know. I'm on birth control and I still don't get regular periods. And by the way, I'm 26. And by the way, I've been getting my periods for like 15 years now. And by the way, they have never been regular on or off birth control. And so I'm on my period now and I could tell I was getting it, but like last month I like didn't fully get it. And so I was like, oh, maybe it's just gonna be like cramps and bloating and back pain and like everything hurts. And I feel like sick, but my period's still just like not gonna come basically. But it did, and it's coming in hot because I didn't get it last month. Like the PMS is fucking crazy, so maybe that's also like what I'm dealing with right now, like inside. But like I was having a really terrible self-esteem day because I was super bloated and I felt super fat, and at the same time I was like just eating a bunch of shit because I was like super hungry, like vacuuming food because I was so hungry, because that's just what happens when I get my period sometimes. It's either I'm not hungry at all or I eat everything in sight until I feel almost like sick. Like it's crazy and I can't even help myself. Like I just don't know what's going on. I just don't know what's going on ever. Like, did I mention I'm 26? I turned 26 last week and my hormones still aren't regulating at all. Like there's only so much I can do to like exercise and like eat a healthy balanced diet. Yeah, if I was perfect, I'm sure I would still be having these problems, but I'm not perfect and I will never be perfect, and I can't do that. I can't eat vegetables for every fucking meal. I don't want to do that anyway. Now I'm just getting mad and upset at the world. So I felt bad about myself. I felt like a bad friend and just exhausted and not able to like do anything on my own. I have so many like big things I have to figure out. I have to figure out my healthcare, moving. I have to get all my finances together for all these events that I have this summer that are supposed to be like happy, fun things, but I'm gonna be like, shut up. Like, how do I turn every situation into something like I should feel? I'm feeling bad for myself. Like I'm literally out on, and this isn't even happening. Like I'm just making this all up in my head right now. you're like fully witnessing a breakdown. And like, I don't know. I don't know. I have so many feelings always, and now I just want to cry. And it's like 9:30 in the morning right now. I went to Starbucks to get a coffee because, oh, another thing is I've also been, again, I think connected to my period because it's only been for the past couple days, but for the past couple days, I've been getting a headache every single day, or it has just like continued from the day before. It's like not been able to go away. Oh, another thing, my ID expired on my birthday, right? And of course, I didn't get it renewed before it expired, so, and I still have no plans. I don't know the timeline on when I'm gonna be renewing that because I do need an ID because I tried to get Sudafed for my headache on my first break at work the other day, and they tried to scan my ID and it was expired, so I couldn't buy it. So luckily, I have really nice friends and coworkers, and Simone went to CVS and got it for me on her break, but like, that's ridiculous. Like, who am I that I would let my ID expire so that I can't even take care of myself? Like, if I didn't have these people in my life, I wouldn't be able. And can you shut the fuck up, please? Like, why is everything so loud? Like, I'm just pissed off. I don't even know what I'm saying. But it's just like, yeah, my brain, this is what my brain does constantly all day throughout the day. And maybe this is how I just end up not getting anything done because I just go through everything over and over again, and then I don't decide what one thing to tackle, and then it just all becomes way overwhelming, and then I get super upset, and I either get really angry or really anxious or really sad, and I don't end up not doing any of it and just lay in bed and end up falling asleep because I'm just so fucking tired for no fucking reason. This is the cycle that you see. This is what's happening in my head all day, every day, pretty much, when I'm feeling this way, which has been maybe for the past like week or so. It's kind of crazy you're like catching this on camera. Like, you're catching this on camera. I want to hit something right now. Like, I really want to be violent, and that's kind of crazy. See, and I like did my makeup and everything, and I have to work today at noon, and like I said, it's like 9:30 because I had to film something for this week's vlog because I didn't do anything. I didn't film anything. I filmed like 3 clips being outside for like 10 seconds, and that's pretty much all I did last week anyway. So yeah, it's a pretty good representation of my week. But no, like I had to sit down and like film something for this week, and this was my week. This was me in my head, just like constantly, and then going to sleep, and then not actually doing anything. And this is just what you're getting because this is my life right now, and this is my vlog. So you're getting exactly what I'm thinking and feeling all day, every day, apparently, for this last week. This is like a good therapy session, I guess, because I didn't know this was all inside of me, and now it's all coming out, and there's just like so much. I just have like so many emotions, always. Does it ever stop? Do men ever feel this way? Like, is this a woman? Is this a person with periods thing? Like, is this a period thing? Like, is that what's happening? I don't know. If it is, like, can this be fixed, or am I just like a woman? Sometimes I think I'm just a woman. Sometimes I think I'm just a redheaded Taurus woman who needs to go to therapy and has like not lived enough lives before this. Maybe that's the condition that I'm in. I'm a redheaded Taurus woman in her mid-20s. Maybe it's a mid-20s thing? I don't know. Do you get over like the existentialism of like life ever? I feel like you don't, because I'm 26, and that's crazy to say because I don't feel like an adult at all. At all. Like, at all. Like what I just said, I let my ID expire. I couldn't even get myself medicine so that I wouldn't get a splitting migraine, so that I wouldn't throw up at work because my ID expired. Because I'm not an adult that can take care of themselves. The adults in my life didn't do that. Maybe I had the adults in my life on too high of a pedestal. I don't know, it feels different because it's me. Like, if you were me, you would feel this way too, right? Well, if you were me, you'd be upset too. I'm sorry, I'm literally going crazy. No, it's the way that I set up my camera to film, and this is what happened. Like, I'm so sorry. But like, this is gonna be the vlog, and this is gonna be commemorated forever. And that's actually kind of crazy because I think I'm doing a pretty good job of like explaining at least for myself, to like look back on this and be like, yeah, that is how and I know that feeling, and I described it really well. I don't know, I've just been ranting for the past, like, I cried like 10 minutes ago. That's crazy. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen this summer. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I don't know if I'm gonna make it this summer. I'm gonna make it, but it's gonna be someone else on the other side. I feel like I should have more of an idea at this point, right? Like, of myself and for myself, but I don't. I'll work on it, get back to you, but for now, this is it. Maybe this is like the birthday breakdown I was supposed to have last week. It just waited for my period to come, and now it's happening now this week. I hope it's just like a period thing, and I can just like go into my little floofy world of not being bothered by hormones after this weekend when it's done. That would be great. That'd be super cool. All right, I've been talking for way too long. Sorry this was the vlog. Sorry you had to see all that. Just so you know, if you're my friend or my family, hi. If you know me in real life, like, hi. Please don't look at me any differently, because this is how I've always been, just on the inside. So just nothing's gonna change. Nothing has changed. It's just, I've always been this way. You just haven't known. You just haven't seen it, you know? But that's fine, because I won't ever be like this in front of you, so don't worry about it. And if you don't know me in real life, like, hey, what's up? People like me exist in your life somewhere. So just be like nice to everybody, I guess, is like the takeaway. You never know when you're gonna encounter someone like me who actually like is my inside on the outside all the time. Like, that seems like a dangerous person maybe. So like, be kind to each other, be nice. If you have any advice for me, you know, feel free to comment that. Don't DM me, I won't respond. I think I'm so funny, dude. Also, I got over the bloatedness and the feeling fat, because I feel like a skinny legend today. And yeah, no, I've been in the gym. I've basically only been doing legs lately because I don't have the time or the energy right now, so. Okay, life update, like crazy huge life update. Thanks for watching, listening, ranting. Also, sorry about that. And give me any advice in the comments. Like and subscribe if you want to see more of my inside come out. Ew! Don't kill me and pull out my insides, please. I will catch y'all next week. Hopefully it'll be different from this week's vlog, but we'll see. I hope you had a great week and you have a great week next week, and I'll see you then.